Everyone loves happy hour, and no one makes an hour happier than actress, comedian, author, host, and self-proclaimed hat girl, Dee Dee Sorvino, who each show serves up an hour of good times and great conversation. Food, culture, fashion, current events, history, or just good gossip. Grab a cocktail and take a seat as Dee Dee shares stories, talks with friends, and makes you wish you could keep the bar tab open all night. Where there's a party, there's Dee Dee, and you are invited. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Drinks with Dee Dee. Here's your host, Dee Dee Sorvino.
P-A-R-T-Y, party hardy, S-R hot. P-A-R-T-Y, people who need people. Hey everybody, welcome to Drinks with Dee Dee. I'm Dee Dee Sorvino, your very bad lounge singer. I can sing if I'm kind of prepared and in the mood. Today I'm just goofing off, and we're having a great show today. Drinks with Dee Dee is all about drinking at our virtual bar and talking, bar talk, fun stuff. No prep, no cue cards, no nothing. Only a drink and an idea, a drink and a topic. That's all we do. And today's topic is People Magazine, Sexiest Man Alive. Every time they put one of these out, it kind of gets folks talking. And this year is no different. In fact, this year, I don't know. Look, when George Clooney was on the cover, I was like, well, yeah, right, of course. Nope, duh. Yeah, let's take a look at that cover. Is he ever going to get married? And then he got married and had kids and is a happy camper. So, this year, though, it's people just can't stop talking about it because the winner is Paul Rudd. Okay, some of you may not even know who he is. I love Paul Rudd. I think Paul Rudd's great. Paul Rudd, I think he's best known as Josh in Clueless and perhaps Ant-Man. Okay, well, it seems kind of weird that someone who played Ant-Man is the sexiest man alive. And that's why some people are complaining about it. They're like, no, see, that's a good picture, that. Look at him. Paul Rudd. I think he looks great on the cover. You're always going to look great on the cover. It's People Magazine. They've got the best airbrushers and the best everything. But I have to tell you that, I have the inside scoop about Paul Rudd and about what a great guy is. So I'll talk about that later when we have our guests come in. And by the way, we have an interloper coming on. I only invited women on this show, and a dude shows up. So I'm going to let him on. It doesn't mean it's going to be pleasant for him, but I'm going to let it. He's our resident, one of our resident comedians, and certainly a regular, because on the show I like to have new people on, and I just realized I do have one new person on, but the rest are regulars. But we always have a drink for the show, so let me tell you that, and then we'll bring in the guest. So I thought the drink should kind of match Paul Rudd, cute and sweet. That's what he is. He's cute and sweet is good. I don't know if it's sexy, but it's good. Cute and sweet, and that's Paul Rudd. So that's the drink. It's called a Bay Breeze. So, and I'm kind of in the dark here because I don't have the fancy schmancy set. But, I'm like at the cool bar. I'm at the dive bar. Since this is a virtual bar, I think I'm at the dive bar. So here's the Bay Breeze. It is vodka. Okay, and Tito's my go-to vodka, especially for, I don't know. I just love Tito's. Here you go. Ah, nice. The Bay Breeze. And what's in it? Vodka, cranberry juice, and pineapple juice. A Sea Breeze has grapefruit, which I actually prefer that because I tend to not like really sweet drinks, but this is good. This is good for a change. And it represents Paul Rudd, sweet and cute. So cheers, everybody. Bay Breeze, check it out, especially if it's hot out and you like sweet drinks. All right, we don't fake it here. If we take a big gulp, we're taking a big gulp. In fact, that drink would be good in a big gulp cup at 7-Eleven. I would drink that much. And I have, and you all know this. The only good thing about this is I'm not going to get drunk before the end of the show, which I will do that if I drink bourbon because I go, 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 go. And look, I can drink, but still, if you drink a whole bottle of bourbon, you're out of it by the end of the show. So I think I'm going to be good. I think I won't be slurring the words yet. That'll be after the show. Okay, let's bring in the guest. Welcome, everybody. Again, Drinks with Dee Dee. If you've never been with us, we welcome you. And if you are regular, we're glad you're back because it's never boring. And I think that this week will be good. And look, People Magazine is everywhere. And people have different ideas of what they think sexy is. And now look at my hat. I love my hat. It's kind of a goofy hat. It's floppy, but I'm all about hats. I always wear a hat. Every single day I wear a hat. And actually, I drink every single day. So if you want to know about hats, I can tell you about it. I can show you my hat collection. In fact, there's some there in the back. But this is kind of a silly, but it's cute. I don't know. I'd say it's sweet and cute. Kind of goes with the theme. I love themes. And this week, I really did only invite women, but we have an interloper, and then we had another friend who wanted to join just because it's always fun. So that's cool too. And I don't know if anybody, well, I know that the guys with us, because they told me, I said, hey, I only invited women. They're like, no, there's a dude in the room. There's a dude. And then I know exactly who they're talking about. But that's okay, because it's just like at a bar. Nobody knows who's going to show up. Nobody knows if Norm's going to be there or, some crazy person from, Russia or from, a crazy neighborhood or someone who's totally drunk before they come in. You never know what's going to happen. And people do get drunk on the show, including me. So, but I do think we should bring everybody in. Is anybody there? Is anyone showing up? Did everybody forget? Did everybody bail? And that's fine. I can be here and talk all day. It's only an hour. I can go that easily. Oh, we do. We have our guest. Hello, everybody. Carmen, how's it going out there? You look great. How's it going out there in Earthquakeville?
Yeah, well, we haven't had an earthquake today, so, it's
yesterday or the day before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you survived it. What is your drink today?
Double espresso. It's the middle of the afternoon for me.
Oh,
I know. I'm fine.
Okay.
What happened to
that work thing,
I know. I mean, I'm not going to give you a hard time, but still.
I know.
Carmen, next time I want alcohol in that glass, but that's okay. I'm so glad you're here. So Sue Ann, we've been missing you. So you're on the East Coast in the Boston area. So how's it going?
Yeah. I'm drinking out of my Cheers mug.
Oh, I love it.
That my best
where
friend
did you get that? Where
that
did
was
you
from you, my sweet.
Sue Ann and I were in Boston. And of course, we went to Cheers. Where else? And had a ball. So is that beer? It looks like beer.
Beer. I am having a Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
And I do have to say, for Boston weather, it's supposed to be fall, and it's been cold at night, cold during the day. And today it was 69 degrees and fabulous.
Wow. We left 69.
It's like that last little puff of heat before we delve into the depths of snow.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying my day today.
I was with the producer because, last year Paul was doing the show Godfather of Harlem, and it was freezing in New York. And I mean, really, really cold, a cold winter. And we did a movie in Florida. We are done with it. But Paul's like, yeah, I'm not going north. I'm like, what are you talking about? We're not going north. I mean, you don't want to go home? He's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. We're staying. So guess what? He's the boss. We're not going anywhere. But it's 72 here. Jacksonville, Florida is actually quite nice because it does have sort of a 4 seasons for Florida, where in Miami, where Miss Cathy is, it's always hot down there because she's a hot tamale. How you doing, Cathy?
Hey, Dee Dee.
You got your wine. You love your wine.
I know. No, I'm a wine girl. Yeah, I wine. I with wine, and sometimes I add to my food. I think that's like Thomas Jefferson, right? That said that. Or I don't know. I'm trying to be witty.
You are always witty and pretty.
Thank you.
You're always witty and pretty. And not you, Michael. You're not even supposed to be here. I'll get to you in a minute. But
Michael's here?
Yeah, he wasn't invited, by the way. Guess what? Only women. But guess who's here?
A crash.
I love it.
I'm out.
He said he was Michelle. He got in by the alias. I'm Michelle.
Michelle.
Okay. I thought, do I know this person?
Right.
So let's go ahead, Michael. What?
I've never clearly stated what pronouns I prefer. To be
We were in
fair,
California, and I swear I still do not get that if you don't say a pronoun. Now, Cathy, I'm sure you can help us out, but I don't understand it. I mean, if I'm not a woo-woo, I'm a woman. That's what I thought it was.
my favorite is Upright Citizens Brigade. They're just like, say the pronouns. Oh wait, COVID's happened. Everyone's fired. They're all fired.
Yeah, and you know what? I used to perform there, and guess what? I can't even get in LA County anymore because I don't have the vax. So guess I'm not invited anywhere. I can't even go to the Piggly Wiggly. I can't even go to the 7-Eleven in LA. So
You're welcome in
no
half
room
of
at the end for
LA,
me.
none of San Francisco.
Okay,
That's
so
just how it
everybody,
is.
I love to have new people. We love to have new people with our bar family. So guess what? We have a gorgeous girl. Her name's Joslynne Walls, and give it up for Joslynne. Yeah.
Hey.
Joslynne's from Kentucky. She's a good girl. And she's, and I said, look, if you have a drink and have fun, we're good. That's what we need. So, Joslynne, what do you having to drink and what's up?
Vodka and Sprite.
Oh, that's
Nice.
horrible.
I needed it after this week.
Is that
I like her.
drink? Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Was that ever a drink? I mean, is that?
That's a blue Dixie cup,
I know.
which is awesome.
Kentucky.
Kentucky woman. Well, Michael's from Kentucky. You're from Kentucky. I was born there, so I should understand a little more. But maybe moonshine and something.
I drink everything with Sprite, like Crown and Sprite. Or...
Okay, well then Sprite should sponsor the show when you're on.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Okay, so everybody, so we are talking about People magazine. And look, People's everywhere. I don't know, maybe it's the most popular magazine in the world, but it's not like some places have okay magazine, some people had Good Housekeeping, whatever. But People magazine is everywhere. And that magazine cover always gets everyone all excited or angry or something. I mean, people have big opinions
Or
about
in
this.
this case, it makes you scratch your head.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, well, I got to tell you, a lot of people are talking about that. What that would be good to talk about because Paul Rudd, he is on the cover of People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive. It's a good cover. We had it up a minute ago. Maybe put it back up if we can. I don't know with everybody if we can do that. But it is. He looks sexy in that shot. I mean, he better. It's People magazine.
I'll
But
give him that.
look, that's why my drink today, Bay Breeze with cranberry juice, pineapple juice, and vodka, Tito's vodka, because it's
Yeah.
sweet. It's sweet like Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Yes.
Aw.
He's
look,
funny, but not sexy.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think most people think that, but I like to test things out and take a sort of polls that don't count, but they tend to be right. They tend to be a good measurement. My folks that I know, it's usually right on. And for the most part, everyone's agreeing with you all. Yeah, I like Paul Rudd, but I don't get the sexy part. No, not
How do
happening
you feel
for
about
me.
that, Michael? I'd like Michael's opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, Michael.
yeah, Mike,
So, can you let us know?
since you jumped on the show, you got to answer these questions. What do you think, Michael? Do you think Paul Rudd is a dud or a stud?
Well, dud, but I would say humor is sexy, and that's how he comes in because he's done a lot of funny stuff. He's a great comedic actor. He comes to comedy clubs in New York. He supports comedians. So he's a nice guy. And then they let him be Ant-Man in the Marvel series, and people
I know,
love
but when
Marvel.
is Ant-Man ever going to be the sexiest man alive? That's my
Oh,
point.
there he is.
I think he's just showing how bad things are right now.
There's the cover. Do you all see the cover? Can you all see it? Or did it go
Well,
away?
maybe
Nope.
it's a testament that he survived COVID very well. He didn't put on the standard 25 pounds the rest of us did.
Hey, we all look good. Wait,
Yeah.
50 pounds of
Yeah,
makes it
that's what it
perfect.
counts right here,
That's
right?
good. Yeah, I mean, I'm never dieting, and whether it's COVID or not, we eat and drink at anything we want at Casa Sorvino, so that's just the way it is. But Paul Rudd is this little guy that's totally fit, fits in a neat little package, and voted sexiest man alive. Does,
And
okay, so does
self-cover.
anyone think, Cathy, or do any of you think that he's sexy?
Well, I know the formula because I worked at People on these issues for 2 years.
What's the formula? Are you allowed to say?
Sexy should be one of them. I'm just saying.
What?
Sexy should be one of them. I'm just saying.
Well, I worked on the top 50 list. So the biggest sellers of the year were always our top 50 list. And I was a reporter for People magazine. And also are the most beautiful. And it was actually, I really hate doing this, but back in the day when we did it was who was tracking the best, who sold the most covers the previous year. So for the top 50 list, top 40 was already a given. And then they would allow us to choose 10 random people. When it came to the most beautiful, they calculated who was selling the most of all the men and who could pass as, sexiest. But they don't say that readers choose. They say People magazine staff and editors choose the cover. So they never said it was a democracy. They've never said it. It's actually, they never told us to, swear to secrecy. So that's how it's chosen. If he could sell more covers than like a Brad Pitt. So it shows you that Paul Rudd is selling covers more than ever. And
so who's his PR person? I want to know that. That's a great PR person.
Well, they calculate the sales. It's all on circulation and the sales. And 10%, 20% of magazines are sold off stands nowadays. So it's so little. At 100%, 10% are off the stands when you're waiting in line at a grocery store. And he's the guy selling them. That face.
So you're saying I've got a chance?
Yeah, Michelle, you do.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 in a million. And thank you for saying Michelle. Yeah, because you are Michelle for this show.
Yeah.
It was so funny for you. I always saw girls. She goes, no, we got a guy. You want to hear?
I know it's boring, but it used to be Meg Ryan. It used to be Jennifer Aniston. So it's like I was there when they made the transition from Meg Ryan to Jennifer Aniston. It was always a given, and then it started changing. And then Jennifer Aniston got a bunch of covers. And then I'm not sure who followed her up because by that time I wasn't at People anymore.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's going to argue about Meg Ryan or Jennifer Aniston. They're beautiful women, but Paul Rudd again, he's as cute as a button. But sexy? So I understand what you're saying, Cathy. I believe that because it's like now it's like, well, you have to have 1 billion Instagram users to get anything, and I'm like, I refuse to buy Instagram followers, and everybody does it. They lie, but they do it, and I refuse to do it. I'm going to stay real and have my 62 followers. And they are damn good.
Gosh darn it.
But they do it all the time. Just like all about the followers and Instagram. And I think everyone's just going crazy with it. That's why I like our little bar scene. We just have our bar, talk about our stuff. And if you like what we say, great. And if you don't, fuck off. We don't care.
That's a lot.
Look at Joslynne. It's just like it's like last week we had someone smoking. Now we got someone smoking again. I love it. And then if Karen's here, it's pot. He's smoking a doobie, and I love it because that's the way it should be. It should be very comfortable and great. And of course, Kentucky, they're all about smoking. And you're very sexy about it. You're sexier than Paul Rudd, I got to tell you, Joslynne, for sure.
Thank you.
I don't know about Michelle. Michelle, I'd have to see your stilettos or what you're wearing, but it's, but everybody else, for sure.
I could make the back cover, maybe.
Oh, Michelle, be quiet.
So I will tell you all that Paul Rudd really is likable. He's likable on screen. I think we all agree about that. And personality is a big deal. We always hate it as women. It's like, well, they've got a good personality, and you immediately think they're not good looking. But Paul Rudd is cute. He is cute. But Paul Sorvino, who really, he is to me sexiest man alive, of course. My husband, Paul Sorvino, and he's a real man. Nobody really says Paul's cute. He's a lot of things, but to me, very sexy, good looking, wonderful, strong, all those good things.
Hot. You forgot hot.
Thank you. Yeah. So anyway, the thing I know about Paul Rudd is that he is a nice guy because my Paul Sorvino, was in Romeo and Juliet with Paul Rudd. I don't know if you all saw that movie.
Yes. Oh, they were great. You're right. He was great. Juliet.
So there he is. So I asked Paul, for the show, I said, look, we're doing a show about Paul Rudd. He had kind of mentioned him before, just said he was a nice guy, but what can you tell me about him? Nicest guy in the world. Paul said, look, he was very helpful to everybody, very much everything you expect Paul Rudd to be, which is why I feel guilty saying, I don't think he's really the sexy guy, but he's cute. But still, some women like that. But Paul
Michelle.
said everybody loved him, just what Cathy's saying, super duper popular. He is going to be that guy in high school that wins the popularity contest. So, I mean, are we wrong to say he's not sexy? I mean, that's kind of sexy, right? To be super duper likable.
I think he's sexy. Am I the only one? Am I?
It seems to be
Carmen's about to. She's like,
Well, Michelle's not going to agree with you.
but I know, but doesn't
Am I
that
alone?
tell us all something? We're all like cool, nice people, but we're like, yeah, Paul Rudd like him, but now we're all just like tossing him aside. And we don't think he's a nice guy.
He's cute, but he's just not like
I know. I feel so
a
guilty saying
fantasy.
it.
You don't fantasize about Paul Rudd.
How does Ant-Man become the sexiest man alive? He's so great, but I mean, I'm sorry, no, he's not. I'm just gonna put it out there. I wish him well, but I don't believe it. I think he even said it. He goes, I don't believe it either. But that's so what do you all think? I mean, look, there have been a lot of these covers. So let's get to business. I mean, who do you all think should be on the cover or a past cover? Who do you think? I'm going to say, of course, Paul Sorvino. Paul Sorvino is always my guy. I love him. No eyes for anybody else, whatever. But Paul and I could even agree about like a good-looking guy. And I will go ahead and tell you mine and get out of the way. We love Henry Cavill. We think Henry Cavill is the best-looking thing we've ever seen. Paul does too. Paul likes him better than I do. You know, Superman. He's so good-looking, and we want him to be James Bond. So that is the sexy guy. And my husband agrees, so I can say that. So who do you all think, if you had an ideal cover or maybe even a past cover, who do you think? And do you think the personality enters into it, or is it just looks? Carmen.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's the whole package, right? Like, sexy is not just cute. It's, you know, multiple layers of someone. You know, I think all time it was probably Paul Newman. But you know, today, since we're talking Marvel Comics, it's probably Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Well done. Yeah, he is. I would agree with that, too. Sorry, I dropped my glasses, guys, but go on. So what do you think? Who else, guys? Throw them out there. Who do you think's sexy? Who should be on that cover? It could be even more than one.
George Clooney.
Yeah, nope. You know what? Nobody said George Clooney shouldn't be on the cover. He was there, and everybody's like, yep, that makes perfect sense. I don't know where my glasses are, but that's okay.
I interviewed his dad. Isn't that weird?
I love his dad.
But I got his dad. Yeah, his dad's really cool. Like, he told his
I
friend.
grew up watching Nick Clooney was like my anchor. Yeah. Because that was my, let's see, what is it? Thinks who? Who's very attractive?
UB Go thinks that Paul Rudd is very attractive.
Oh, okay. Well, we're saying he's attractive. We just, I mean, we think he's attractive and a cutie pie and sweet and nice and all that, but it's sexy. But is he sexy? That's the thing. Can cute cut it? Well, I lost my glasses, guys. I don't know what the heck happened.
Oh, no.
But that's okay.
On the Sexiest Man Alive podcast, you lose your glasses.
Yeah, that's great.
I don't understand what happened.
The blind leading the blind.
I'm not even
Feel your way through. Feel your way through, honey. Feel your way through.
I know what I'm going to send you for your Christmas gift this year.
Okay.
Back up here.
But who else? I mean, well, look, now Cathy likes Menudo.
Not Menudo's from like the 70s. They're
now
like
you love Menudo.
Boys.
She thinks Menudo is
oh my god,
sexy.
Maluma, baby. Maluma.
Menudo.
Maluma, not Menudo. Menudo were like 14-year-olds.
Right.
Wasn't Ricky Martin in Menudo?
Exactly.
Yeah, Menudo.
It was.
I like little boys from the 70s. No, it's Maluma. He has a new movie with J-Lo coming out. He has a new Rolling Stone cover. He got the Rolling Stone cover with
well, that's pretty
Madonna,
cool.
with Madonna.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, and he has 7.9 million followers on Twitter, and just
that's what it's all about, right?
My daughter's Maluma dance
Instagram.
moves. He tweeted about our dance moves.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dancing to him.
Cathy's daughter, Christina, is a big podcast star, and she has all these great people. Like, I'm stealing away the guest. I may not know who they are, but I may call them Menudo, but they're coming on.
It wasn't Menudo, it was Maluma, baby. That's what he says, Maluma, baby. He's super sexy, and you know, he's like he doesn't shave, like he forgets every morning, you know, that kind of look. You know, like
Yeah, that sounds great. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got different tastes. That's not mine, but
Yeah.
that's okay. Look, I mean, but he's got a big following and a lot of, hey, women, what do you all think? I mean, women, do you like and Michelle, do you like the clean cut look? Because I like the Paul Rudd clean cut part of it. I don't like scruffy. I mean, I just don't like that, but a lot of women do. What do you all think? I mean, do you like it when guys don't shave and they look like they haven't showered a while and they're sweaty and
He showered. He's just, forgot to shave that day.
But he looked like he didn't shower. That look.
He looks like he showered and smells of a lot of cologne.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can smell him through my phone.
Yeah, that's
Luma, not Menudo.
That's exactly the look. And some guy didn't shower, but he's got the cologne. You walk in and you got all that cologne, which I think is completely unsexy. I hate a guy with cologne.
But you won't need your coffee.
That is not good. That is not a good smell, look, or anything else. Sue Ann, does Brian? And actually, I'm looking here. Joslynne, I don't know your situation, but everyone else has a significant other that they're very happy with.
I don't know.
And they're good looking. I mean, so we're not good looking. I mean, so we have found our guys, or in your case, Michelle, a beautiful wife. But so for me, that sexy stuff, I'm like, when I was single, I was like all over it. Like, I'm gonna see what's going on. What's up? What's this? Oh yeah, they're great. But when I'm married, I'm kind of like, you can admire it, like someone that looks like kind of a piece of art. But if you're married, you don't think about it too much. But maybe
dead, Dee Dee.
I'm not dead.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy for my man. Paul Sorvino takes up a big space.
I know.
And Paul Rudd just doesn't turn my head for some reason on a magazine cover or otherwise. But he is cute and he is sweet, just like my Babe Ruth drink, sweet and cute.
Did you know they said he's Ted Cruz's age? That I can't believe. Paul Rudd and Ted Cruz are the same age.
Yeah, 52.
Right? They're exactly the same age.
52.
What happened? I mean, something's going on with the meal plans in GC versus wherever Paul Rudd is. What?
Well, unfortunately, Cathy, I think a lot of most 52-year-olds look more like Ted Cruz than Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd doesn't look 52. He looks like
Not at all.
He looks like 30. He looks great. I mean, give him credit. He's got 2 kids and I think he's still married. And just everybody says he's a nice guy. So they just wanted. Look, I don't know. Maybe it seems like everything is different post-pandemic anyway. Everything is different in every single way. So I'm not surprised they put like the boy next door cutie pie guy on. I don't know. I still don't think it's the sexiest. Maybe the most popular. Maybe the cutest.
But we all want to go out with him. Like who here, including Michael? I'm going to say Michael, not Michelle. But
all right, we'll take him out of this.
He's hanging with the lady. But wouldn't everyone here just love to go to a dinner with Paul Rudd?
I'll go on a man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Then I mean,
yeah, but you might not want to kiss him. No, I mean maybe on the forehead. That's the whole thing about if it's like sexy or cute. Sexy or cute. I mean, you want to kiss him on the lips or on the forehead.
He's a man date I like.
Yeah, you don't date him. That's hot.
Man date.
There. It's
see what I did there?
That was nice.
Yeah, I did. A man date.
Yeah, bromance. A bromance.
Now, you always want to get to the vaccine mandate. You always
You
always want to figure that in some way, somehow, because you're all about it. You really made the show not funny the other day because you went into your tirade about the mandate and you pulled me into it, and that was bad. So you're, just stop.
On probation.
Michael, you're in trouble at the bar, and this is like a anything goes bar, and you're
of course it's totally anything goes for sure. But,
like, how does he do that?
I don't even know how I do it.
You just dial in.
Joslynne, you know what? I think Kentucky men are really hot.
Oh yeah, for sure. I am happily taken, but I can definitely look. And Paul Rudd is not who I'm looking at.
I mean, Kentucky men are like mountain men. I mean, they're real men. Paul Rudd's going to get laughed at. He's going to get wedgies. He's going to get beat up in the bathroom. He is not getting anywhere in Kentucky. I'm just saying that. I get it.
Get wedgies in Kentucky.
He would. Right, Joslynne? Totally he would. No.
Your friends are going to give him a wedgie.
Would be, it would not go well for him.
Well, I think he was funny. He could maybe, but he's definitely not
Well, maybe in
he's not from
Lexington,
Kentucky.
not in Eastern Kentucky. He's getting beat up.
He might be able to
Isn't that
hang because
flannel?
you know he's got that jersey in him too. You know.
Oh, I think
Does?
it's right?
Where's
He's-
he from? Do you all know where he's from?
Well, it's very interesting about him. I think his mom's from England, and he grew up in New Jersey and Florida. So
That's my kind of guy.
Cathy, I'm worried about Alex. I think you and Paul. I think you're going to start writing Paul love letters or something. Paul read.
Well, I know people, so I know people.
People.
I'm taken up by Menudo at the moment. So
Sue Ann, I don't see you going for Paul Rudd. I mean, your guy's like a real man. Are you muted, girl? I think you're muted. Yep, you were.
no, we're not getting any audio.
All right. Well, we can move on to who you think. All right, since we've got Michael here, I think it's the most beautiful issue. But if you're going to switch it and put a woman on the cover, who would you put? Sexiest woman alive.
Oh,
who's selling covers? Who's buzzed?
Zendaya.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be that he's winning the popularity contest. Look, Cathy, I totally believe that. I'm sure that's what they do, but it shouldn't be who really is the sexiest man or sexiest woman. You're just saying it's just like, poster boy for Instagram or whoever can get followers and whoever can make sales. It's always like that. But don't you think, whenever, I don't know.
Magazine. That's the way people I mean, it's a magazine. It's not really, it's not a branch of government.
It's not truthful. Oh, like they are.
It's not like we were the brightest. We're like, hey, who's selling
Oh,
covers?
yeah, like the branch of government's the brightest. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
It's not like HHS.
Yeah. It's not like they're honest or anything. Carmen, I mean, if you had to put a cover of the man and the woman, or just one of them, who would you put on right now for sexiest? I told you mine's Henry Cavill, Paul too. Paul and I both agree. We want him to be the next James Bond. We think he's great. Do you all know who I'm talking about? Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Maluma?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Maluma?
No, not Menudo. It's Henry Cavill. What do you think, Carmen?
Well, I went with Chris Hemsworth before.
Oh, that's right. You told me Thor. Thor's good. What about the woman? Any women you think would work?
I like Zendaya. She's beautiful. I mean, she absolutely would sell covers.
But
whoa,
what was that? Did somebody toot? So who tooted?
No, I was.
I'm sorry, everyone. It's just
Michael.
this.
That's why
Michael,
you
these
can't be invited.
gases.
That's why you can't be invited, Michael.
He tooted.
He ruins
Oh
everything.
my gosh. Karen made it.
Okay,
Hey,
can you
Karen.
hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Michael,
Okay,
shoot.
so in answer to the question, I think that Paul Rudd would be absolutely entertaining if we went out to dinner with him.
Yeah.
But honestly, who I vie for is Sam Elliott.
Oh.
Wow.
There's something
Sam
really
Elliott
sexy about
there.
that chiseled face and the hair. I don't know. It's
He's
like
had a
Sam
great
Elliott does it for me.
mustache for decades.
Yes,
That
His
mustache.
voice. Oh.
it is. It's that voice. It's that whole package, and he doesn't realize how sexy he really is. And I just
I'm sure he does.
You need to tell him.
Now I'm stuck on Yellowstone, and I've got Kevin Costner and Sam Elliott.
I
It's
was
like,
gonna say this season of Yellowstone is crazy.
isn't it?
It's crazy.
Where are you guys watching it at? Where can I stream it?
Find out my website.
Paramount Plus on Monday. No commercials because it's
Okay,
released
'cause
on
I,
Sunday.
last time I just bought the whole season on Prime, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't know how
gonna-
to do it.
but it's also streaming on Peacock.
Karen.
Hi,
Sorry.
Karen.
Karen, I'm glad you made it. So what are you having to drink? Or smoke?
Yeah,
Because
is
everyone-
happening today?
All the above.
Everyone's smoking.
All the above.
All of the above. Oh,
All
okay.
of it.
All right. So any alcohol tonight or what?
I've got
When you-
to because I've been working on this doggone phone and my voice has been out because I've been blowing leaves in Virginia.
I saw that you were looking
You've
for
been
somebody
what?
to help you with the leaves.
Oh, dear
You've
God.
been burning leaves. Oh, okay.
Oh my
No.
God.
Listen
What is your
to me.
drink, Karen? What is that?
What do you think, my face? Oh, I love your hat.
I'm-
Do that again. Do that
Oh,
again.
vodka
Yeah.
and cranberry is what I smell.
Vodka and cranberry?
Do your hat again. That's
Yeah, we
right.
love your hat, Dee Dee.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Thank
do
you.
your hat again. Do your hat.
Tip it down so we can see the top.
Put your hat.
Yeah, just
Put your
keep
head
your head
down.
Oh yeah, look at
Whoa, cool.
that. I like that.
Thank you. Well, it's hard because being in
I
Florida
didn't see it.
winter is weird. And the,
I didn't see it. I
so
didn't
it's a
see
little.
it.
Oh, you didn't. Here you go.
Oh,
There
that's
you go.
not too fast for me. I'm slow.
Do it real fast.
Okay, here we go. This is the last time I'm getting dizzy.
Do it real fast.
Oh my God, you guys are killing me.
Faster, Dee Dee.
Faster, harder.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
Karen.
that's
have you
3
seen
minutes
Ted
in and
Cruz?
she's already there.
Hi. How are you?
Karen,
What?
have you seen Ted Cruz around? Like, what does he look like in person? Would you date him?
Ted Cruz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Tom I've met before. I would date him.
He's
Tom,
too short.
But Ted Cruz, I'm curious about Ted Cruz compared to Paul Rudd in Sexy.
Hell no.
They're the same age, and I'm wondering if you've seen him around, because he's living around Virginia, right? Ted Cruz lives around there.
Yeah, Ted is up in DC. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you seen him walking around? Like, is he as sexy in person as he is on TV?
See, I know Ted. I know him. I'm not going to bash him. I know him too well.
I'm not gonna say a word.
But he looks more his age than Paul Rudd. Let's put it that
Let
way.
me just do
He
my.
does. And the
There
other
we
thing
go.
is, I just have this thing
Nice,
about
Karen.
stigma
Look
about
at Karen. Karen, you're sexy. Karen's taking clothes off again. You're looking good.
Oh no, my mother. Remember?
She'll never know. She'll never know. You look good. But I mean, you were really always disrobing on the show. You look good though. I'm glad.
I hate politics.
let's not go back to where she was dancing on the table.
That was great. I love that.
Why not?
You know you didn't do it.
That sells magazines,
She will do
Sue.
it.
That will sell magazines.
That will sell magazines. So Karen,
Right.
who do you think sexy? Who do you think sexiest man alive?
You.
Who?
You.
Michael
I'm not.
Gilkison.
What?
Thank you.
Newt? Did you say Newt as in Newt Gingrich?
You. Oh no.
Yes, very
Nancy
soft hands.
Pelosi.
Did you say Newt?
Newt has soft hands.
Pelosi.
Oh,
Aaron, we're talking men. Sexiest
Oh.
man alive. I know
Oh.
she's like a man, but she is not
I
sexy.
can't say
And she's
it.
not a man. No,
Well-
no, a sexy guy, like a good-looking guy. Who's a hot guy? Who do you think's a hot guy? Paul Rudd is up cover on People magazine.
Paul Sorvino. He's hot.
There you go.
I agree. We're in
Absolutely.
total agreement.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
That's
that's a real man.
He's
you know,
your
like-
man and he's hot.
He is. I agree with you. A real man, and he's a sweetheart. He's got the personality too.
I can't wait for my birthday song.
Well, you will get it eventually, I'm sure. Who knows what's going to happen with this group, but I'm sure we're going to be all meeting in person someday in a bar. Probably all get arrested, but it'll be worth it. It'll be a great.
No.
episode.
It's your fault if we get
my
arrested.
boyfriend said that he would post bail for all of us if we got together. So we've got it covered.
We have
Okay,
to
good.
we have to figure out the state and the laws
Yeah.
of each state.
Yeah, guess what? It's not going to be California because nothing.
It's not going to be
hell no.
Regina or Virginia.
And I can't even get into a bar in California. It can't be California. I'm not even allowed in a bar there. They won't let me because I don't have the Vax card.
Well,
has
everything's
to be
up here in
Kentucky.
Boston. Come on back to Boston.
Well, but are they doing
You're
that there too? Are you allowed in Boston without a Vax card?
Yeah, we can go to restaurants and bars and everything. We don't have to show a vax card. And in most places, we don't have to wear a mask.
I
Oh,
can
okay.
get you a Vax card easily.
What, like the forged one, like Michael?
No, I just copy mine. I
whoa,
just copy
hey.
mine. I'm kidding.
That
I'm in
was
work.
just a rumor, Michael, that you had a fake Vax card. What, do you think your liberal friends are listening to this? I promise you they're
No
not.
kidding.
Okay. And you can call me a liar or drunk. Are you taking clothes off?
Neither.
Are you taking clothes off again? I mean, you look good. I have no problem with that because, this is all about emulating a bar. It's a virtual bar. And people do take off their clothes in a bar.
we're hot. We're hot in here.
Yeah. Did you
You're
see
hot.
Coyote Ugly? And they were not
Yeah.
ugly. Neither any of us. We only have good looking people on here.
I'm
No,
sorry.
other people.
I'm sorry I didn't make last week's podcast, but I had no voice. I was doing leaves.
You were doing leaves.
My backpack, my Husqvarna. I pop it, I do it, and I blow leaves. Yes, ma'am.
Well, how are you losing your voice?
Why is she yelling?
Why the hell do you think?
Yelling at the
Are
ladies?
you blowing them?
Yeah, I'm cursing.
Who are you blowing?
I'm cursing at every yellow, red, gold, everything.
You gotta wait for them all to fall first, and then get them.
Oh, is that the key? I've been doing
Yes.
the treat.
Kathy doesn't have to worry about that. She's in Miami. What do they blow down there? And
Watch it.
I know, right?
Hey,
I think we all know what they blow in Miami.
I know what Cathy's blowing in Miami. Oh,
hey, hey.
Oh boy.
Well, her man is hot. Her man is sexy, so I know when she's blowing too. But I was but I was referring to the cocaine because I mean, is that still is? I think Miami's still the only place where coke is bigger than meth or bigger than everything else. Isn't it still Cokeville?
Yeah, yeah.
Miami. Welcome to Miami.
Bienvenido a Miami. Yeah, no, in high school it was pot and coke. That's what it was when you went to the, when the parents were out of town. The parties had pot and coke.
But don't they still do that? Isn't coke still big in Miami? It's kind of the only place where it's really still coke.
And Wall Street, Wall Street's really hopping with the coke.
That's where I lost all my money.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Yeah, Wall Street in Miami.
I love the movie Wolf of Wall Street. A lot of people don't like it, but
Oh my God.
I
love it.
Movie.
Since we talked about all our sexy people, yesterday was Martin Scorsese's birthday, so it was.
Raise the roof.
You know what, Karen? Do you think Marty's sexy? Martin Scorsese. I knew you'd say that. He's adorable. He's so cute. I don't think he's sexy.
Cute as a button.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah.
Just think of the leaves we could blow.
Yeah, I know, Karen. You have that backpack on, and you've got the liquor back there, and you've got the pot, and you're just blowing shit. You're just blowing.
Do you want to go on an eyebrow ride with him?
Michael, stop it.
Michael's not supposed to be here, Karen. Michael wasn't
He's not
invited.
supposed to be here. He's in all women. He was like the first one in the. He was the first one in the.
Half an hour before all of us.
So Martin Scorsese's birthday was yesterday. So it was swirling around everywhere about the best Martin Scorsese movies. Now, I'm going to say Goodfellas because, of course, and a lot of people. But it is an awesome movie, and I know we talk about it a lot, and we have to. But I'm not the only one. I'm telling you, people love that movie.
My favorite.
What about other Martin Scorsese movies? Like in Wolf of Wall Street, some people don't like it, but I think it's great. So
I love it. That's
yeah.
With Matt Damon.
No. Does anyone want to help Karen out? Who was in the Wolf of Wall Street?
Wall Street.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
On Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Wrong movie. It's June's fault. It's June's fault.
And that movie was so hilarious. I love that movie.
Really?
I do too.
That is one of my favorites. But did anybody see The Irishman on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I did. Yep.
I actually liked that a lot. I think he did really well with that one.
A lot of great friends in that movie, but I didn't make the cut.
One day, Karen.
You made a mistake, Karen.
So what? Irishman. I mean, look. I think anything Scorsese does, Mr. Scorsese does, is great. I thought that would be different than it was. It was long, and I don't mind a long movie, but I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it. Why I didn't get super duper excited about it. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But anything Scorsese does is going to be great.
Didn't he do Gangs in New York? He did Gangs in New York, didn't he?
Yeah, which I thought was great.
I thought it was great, and people didn't like it. They didn't really like it. I thought it was great. It was Bill the Butcher, Leonardo again, and yeah, right.
I agree, Kathy. I love that movie, but a lot of people didn't. You're right; it got panned.
Yeah,
I think another one that I'm not 100% sure, but did he do Casino?
Yes.
Yes.
I liked that movie.
And Casino's great.
I liked that
Am
one.
I wrong? Scorsese did Casino, right?
Yes.
Michael, you can be useful here. Like, you really contributed nothing today, so I'm thinking maybe.
I want to say no. I don't think he did Casino.
He didn't? I thought he did.
Let me confirm.
I think he did.
Hold on.
Well, if I had my glasses on, I'd look it up, but I can't see it.
1995, he did.
Hello.
Okay, because yes.
Hey, Martin, what's up, dude?
Martin.
He did. Yep.
Well, and actually, that leads to a good question that we originally were talking about. Do you all think that?
No.
He's wrong.
Great.
You can tell me.
Was I right, Michael?
What's that?
Was I right?
Yeah, he did. He did do Casino.
No, Karen got a call. No, Karen said no. She got a call.
Well, Karen.
Hold on, Martin's calling. Hold on.
Yep, Karen's with it. Who knows?
I bet he is.
Hi, Marty. What's up?
Who are you gonna trust? Come on. Who are you gonna trust?
Tell him Hugo is my favorite.
Okay.
Favorite kids movie that he did. My favorite kids movie that he did.
I didn't even know Martin Scorsese did kids movies.
He did one.
He did one.
Yep.
That would be why. Okay.
I think one.
Got in and he got out.
Got in.
Was that Scooby-Doo?
So going in, from Casino, of course, Sharon Stone was amazing and gorgeous. And you kind of favor Karen Stone. Karen, you kind of are Karen Stone. You're Karen and Sharon.
Oh no, Karen.
Karen and Sharon.
Dee Dee, go to the scene.
Hey, Karen, can you do your Sharon Stone impression?
No, not right now. No.
No, that's a hard pass.
Do it,
Karen. Later, Karen. Later.
No, now do it. Okay, but
Dee Dee, you need this to be on next week. Dee Dee, come on.
Podcast.
It's all we've got, Dee Dee. It's all we've got.
It's podcast. It's not ABC. It's not the religious channel. I mean, look at Sue drinking that beer. And she's like, oh my God, no, don't do it.
I need more alcohol.
It's got limits. Dee Dee's got limits.
You know what I love about Carmen? You can tell she's the attorney in our bar because she's like,
Who is?
Oh my God, you invited an attorney?
You're an attorney? Are we okay?
So
you guys are good. I'm here.
I love Carmen because Carmen's like always the adult in the room. She's like the attorney going, I'm just waiting for it. It's just okay. She's dealt with all kinds of terrible criminal, whatever. Not she's a criminal attorney, but she knows the law and all the things that can happen to break it. So she's cool as a cucumber. You all are freaking out, going, no, don't put your skirt up. And Carmen's like, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, my life has been like the end of Wolf of Wall Street, like when everybody's coming in and taking files. Yeah, I've lived that with 5 different companies. So this is
different countries. Yeah, Carmen, she's the cool one. No problem. In Texas City, she was totally Miranda. Everybody's freaking out, and Miranda goes in and just does the look. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go bail Samantha out of jail.
Here's a bail bondsman.
Well, Karen, look, I think you can do anything you want. I'm for free expression. I think that the First Amendment, you should be able to say whatever you want, do whatever you want. So you just let it fly if that's what you want to. Don't let these Victorians discourage you.
Exactly. We got our back, each other. You're my agent. I'm your sidekick.
But in that vein, we'll say, Sharon Stone is very
Why do you always go there? Why?
Well, because I have to, because we're talking about the sexiest man alive, but we're also talking about sexy women. Do you all think it was a big, sexy move for Sharon Stone to show and spread her legs and show her vagina? What do you all think about that?
I don't know. I think it was a classic move.
Yes. I agree with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a classic move.
Absolutely. I think it was the way she did it when she was in court.
Yeah.
When she was with Michael Douglas, who he's hot too.
He was hot in that show for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was a great actor. Yeah.
And definitely. Paul worked with him and knows him. I always feel like, I've always got free reign with Paul because he knows how I feel.
Well, Paul Sorvino is the best. So
I agree.
The most handsome man that I know.
Well, I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Pass it on, okay?
Great.
Well, I think it was good Sharon Stone did that, because she's kind of talking about regretting it. She didn't know it, blah, blah, whatever it was. I don't know, but I think it made her career. I kind of admire her being bold and doing it. I don't think it's a problem. I don't know.
I think so too. I think
And
that
the men
really
loved
was
it.
a defining moment. Yep.
And
it
I
was a
even thought it
defining
was cool.
moment.
I was like, wow, holy moly, wow, so I don't know.
Karen's spreading her legs.
Karen, are you doing it? Well, we can't see, so if you're going to do, you got to get up on the. I'm not encouraging you or anything. I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
saying,
you just want me to go like this and get up on the chair.
Michael, close your eyes. Michael. Michael.
Look at him.
Michael. Okay, Michael.
Woo, Karen.
All right, there we go, Cathy. I did my thing.
Kathy, how are you our funny daddy? I can't even believe it. You're so worried about. I think it's Kathy's got 2 little kids. She's got 2 daughters, so I think you're just in that mom mode. Like, we are all past that.
Yeah.
I'm not past that. I have a 3-year-old.
I know, but you don't care. You're like I am. You don't care.
I just think Michael will just talk like like the boys in school kiss and tell. I don't want Michael to go around and ruin it for us. That's all.
Oh, I won't. I'm zipped up.
Yeah,
Karen would love that.
Michael, driving him.
She would love that.
Something. There you go.
So have you all ever thought of like a bar moment when there was
What are we looking at? What is this?
I don't know.
What? Huh?
A bikini.
What are we looking at?
I think that's a bikini.
Is that you?
Michael?
That's me when I was 19.
Oh.
Holy moly.
I don't see it. I can't see it.
Oh, is this
Karen
Karen?
Bones, though.
Oh.
She still is.
I need to bring photos.
She's still tiny. Well, yeah, Cathy, so are you. You're
Love
itty
you
bitty
for
as well.
saying tiny.
Super sexy. Look at that.
Oh.
Wow.
Pretty.
Okay, Karen, I think that if you were in your bra and underwear, you'd look exactly the same as that. That's what I think. It
I
looks
do,
like
but I'm only going to be 60, and this is when I was like 20. So 40
you look
years
the same.
later.
You look great. You look the same.
Great.
Gorgeous.
I tried to dance.
Sexy.
You and I did contouring. I did it to put on some weight for 13 years, and my legs still were skinny.
No, but you're tiny. And look, let's face it. Different cultures, different places, but still in America, if you're thin and blonde and in Hollywood, guys dig that. Don't you all think?
Well, where are the hot guys?
No, but I think that's what
On the
guys
cover
like.
of People magazine.
Yeah.
Well,
Paul
I
Rudd.
didn't buy it yet. And Paul Rudd's not my favorite. It's Paul Sorvino's my favorite.
Woo! Yeah. Do you all, since, except for, Michael, but do you all still think, I still think that the American sexy standard that guys like blondes that are in Hollywood and they're thin and tan.
And 6 feet tall.
It
That
sounds,
would be me. That's me.
I know, Karen, you were top of the list. You're
Yeah, yeah.
you're awesome.
Look, I'm doing my baton.
But don't you, do you all agree with that or not? What do you think guys like dig? Because look, you go out and go to a bar. Who do the guys go to? Who do they go to?
Brunettes, because they're smart.
No,
And pretty blondes. That's what they go for.
Joslynne, you're that girl. They all go over to, and I'm right. You've never been by yourself in a bar in your life, and I'm right. I've seen you in person. You're the one. You are that babe smoking in the bar, and all the men are coming over in a line. For sure. And look, and we can all dye our hair blonde, you and Carmen and Karen. Cathy and I have dark hair, but you can always go that way. But guys love that. They just dig the blondes.
Well, where the hell are all the men then if they like the blondes?
Well, they're outside your door.
Where are the men?
Exactly.
Look, Karen, if you put your address on this podcast, they don't be scratching.
No.
I know, right?
We got Michael. We got Michael here.
Well, that's true.
He's married. He's married.
He's
Oh, we
very
got him.
married. He's
That's all
very
we got,
married.
Karen. That's all we got right now.
I still think she should be on the magazine cover.
Karen?
Oh yeah.
I think
Okay,
you're a good cover.
I'll be on Cathy's magazine.
Yay.
Except you're not Hispanic. I'm still confused about what Catalina.
I'll be Hispanic.
Oh, are you? Okay. You just say that.
We have to say our goodbyes.
We do. Is that, see, I'm all right. Can you tell me exactly how much time? Because I'm going to take a picture. What they say?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. Let's do the picture, you guys, because I keep forgetting. Let's do a picture of the show. Can you do it, Sue Ann? You're really good at it. You want to do it, everybody?
Sue Ann, you do it.
Cheers.
Everybody lift
Think
their
about
glass.
it. Put your drink up. Put your drink up. One more.
Okay. Say cheers.
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 Okay, everybody, you're all sexy. Everybody's gorgeous on the show. We got to go. We got to cut it down to an hour because we're going big time.
That's great.
We only have an hour. Okay, everybody. Love you all. We're going to celebrate Thanksgiving next week.
Here's to the wrong Paul.
Tequila.
I knew it. Tequila was Michael.
Tequila. And you know, now they just fuck off. So, I mean, they just say bye. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Get the fuck out. Bye.